What could possibly be worse than a Landrover Discovery 2? Of course, it's a Discovery 3. Now before we start, I actually need to sort this bonnet out, because if I close it properly, I won't be able to open it, which for a Land Rover is basically suicide. It actually took 3 of us an hour to open it last time, so I'm not going through that again, and it won't stay open either. Well, I've greased up the bonnet hinges with this maintenance spray, so I think the best job will be to just rip the grill out. Then if it doesn't open again, it's much easier. Right. Oh, that's disgusting. That is, there's something on that. Put a bit of tissue over it. Looks like some big lass has been munching away at that centre console armrest. Either that or we've got rats. Some chip shop folks placed there tactically for if you've got knob rot and you need to have a little scrat away when you're driving. Just filth everywhere. Obviously the previous owner had no self-respect whatsoever. Disgusting. There's some quite heavy damage to the tailgate here. I don't know what's happened, but yeah, it won't close. Well, we might as well have a look in the back while we're here. Yeah, there's rat shit in the back of the car, so that's our problem. They've been munching away at that mat there. So if you do buy this car, you get some free pets too. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Right, well, we've got an inhaler. Some string or rope. Now, the impression I'm starting to get from this vehicle is that it's been owned by a very dirty man. I mean, right, well, the gearbox is crunching. Immediately I'm starting to get suspension faults, the engine light's on, the handbrake light's on, but the handbrake isn't. Oh, engine system fault. Let's just see if the handbrake does anything. No, it just says tailgate open when you press that. Oh, suspension, vehicle raising slowly. That's gone off. Tailgate open. Doesn't even do anything. Oh, 43 miles left in the tank. Check brake pads. Well, let's carry on. Now, this is the first time I've driven this vehicle, so I really don't know what it's like. Right, let's set off on its maiden voyage. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh! Right, the traction control button's flashing. Oh, fucking hell! Right, this is... I think I'm going to need to sort this. Yeah, it's flashing like traction control. I think the brakes are sticking on. Yeah, I know the tailgate's open. You've told me 7 times. Engine system fault. There's no power. Oh, it's setting off now. HDC fault. System fault. Gears crunching. Special programs off. Oh my god. Suspension lowered. Oh, fucking hell. Oh! What is that noise? Listen to it whine. Right, well, there was just a big bang when I was going up this hill and the smoke bellowing out of the back. And I've lost all power. Right, I think it must have been limp mode, so I don't know. This is a steaming sack of shit. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around and take it home and have a look at some of these faults, because I can't drive it like this. Well, look at this. Parked it up last night, absolutely fine. come to it this morning. Won't fucking start, will it? Look at the fucking state of it. Look, and it won't even turn over properly because it has some stupid sensor that makes the car think that it's going into reverse. Why does it need a sensor to stop me starting the car in gear? I always put the clutch in when I start it. Oh, I'll tell you why it needs a sensor to stop you starting this in gear. It's because of those thick as fuck horsewomen that buy these, to stop them setting off in gear and killing some little kid outside the school gates. You know, the ones with the stupid boots with the frilly bits at the top, and they buy one of these and then put a private plate on, hoping everyone will think it's a Discovery 4. Well, I got it back to the workshop, and with the gears crunching like that, I thought, well, I should probably change the gearbox oil. So I got to the drain plug and, well, funnily enough, someone had already had a go and it was completely rounded off. It wouldn't come off at all. They were hitting it with a chisel. It was absolutely knackered. Anyway, I heated it up and eventually it came off. And to my horror, nothing came out at first. Then there was a slow drip, then all this gunk just slithered out into this this pan, and that's literally all that came out. Just to top things off, as I was pumping the new gearbox oil in, the pressure built up in this tank and the end of the pipe blew off and covered my whole head in gearbox oil. And I've removed some of the ABS fuses in the hope that the wheels will stop locking up when we go down the road. Right, well, let's see if she's any better. Oh, I've taken the ABS fuses out and yet it's still kicking in. This is... fucking hell. Right, we're off. Right, the gearbox is still crunching. Maybe not just as bad, but oh, engine system fault. Oh, fucking hell. It does go though. Fuck, the bonnet's just fucking flown up. Fucking hell. Fuck. Turns out the bonnet open warning is the only thing that actually works. Oh dear. Oh, the struts have snapped off and everything. Right, this car's fucked. I think we're just going to call it off as a bad job and give up. It's alright though, because I found another. Now I know what you're thinking, he's trying to mug us off here. This is a Discovery 4. But it's not. Now, you know how I mentioned earlier about these vain horsewomen that buy these, put a private plate on in the hopes that people will think that it's a much newer Discovery 4. Well, some absolute loser has taken it to a new level with this one. They've got the lights, a grille, even the lettering off a Discovery 4. Splashed out on a full set of Discovery 4 alloys, and they've even sprayed the wheel arches, so they're colour coded like a Discovery 4, although they've not done a very good job. Anyway, this one appears to be in working order, so this one can go. So I picked this Discovery up yesterday, and it was all fine. It drove fine, everything was fine. I thought, decent motor. Then all of a sudden, the dashboard flashed suspension fault. Anyway, I didn't think anything of it, and I parked it in the garage overnight, only to find that this morning the front suspension was completely collapsed for no reason whatsoever. Now, the exact same thing happened with the Range Rover. I'm getting deja vu. And when I put the video online, I got all these comments off lunatics saying that, oh, you must have bought a bad Range Rover, it hadn't been looked after and this and that, that's why the suspension had gone fucked. Well, I can assure you that this has had a new compressor, it's had new airbags, it's been very well looked after, someone's thought a lot of this car, it's just had a new set of general grabber tyres on it, so fuck off. Well, hopefully when we start it up, the suspension will just sort itself out. Hopefully it was just a fluke. What? This is taking the piss. This is exactly what happened with the fucking Range Rover. This just won't start. No reason whatsoever. It started fine yesterday. And yes, I know it says it's low on fuel, but I've literally just put £20 worth of fuel in it yesterday in the yard, and it's moved about 5 metres. Oh, of course it won't start because it mustn't have been serviced regularly, because regularly servicing a car eliminates random electrical faults, doesn't it? Well, I've just had this one idling in the yard for a few minutes and, well, the hazard lights have just set off on their own. Inside it's even worse. The dashboard's lit up like a Christmas tree. I can't turn the hazard lights off, everything's flashing. What's wrong with these cars? It's literally just been left idling for 5 minutes and it's just gone fucked! Fucked! Well, I've made the mistake of turning it off and well, the door locks are going. But it just will not start. The rear wiper's started now as well. But we've seen all this before with the Range Rover, so hopefully it'll be an easy fix. Right, well that's it. I've tried putting a new earth strap on it. It's not made any difference. The air suspension started playing up now and I'm just not getting involved with it. This happened with the Range Rover. I'm not doing it all again. So I'm going to just put it straight in auction while it's still running. And hopefully there'll be some poor farmer there who's made the mistake of bringing his mental, horse-obsessed wife with him, who he has to work 7 days a week just to keep, with all her expensive hobbies, and he's not slept with her for months because she's been getting it from the chef at the local pub, and she'll be there nagging him and nagging him and nagging him. Oh, I need this Land Rover to tow my horse box and go to the local town and country stores once a week. I need it now. And he'll have to cave in and buy it, and it'll be his problem then. Sold as seen.
Boom, but it's time I'm gonna lift it off the bar.